Yeah, hi. So myself, Rajshekhar, I have 13 plus years of experience in IT industry. Trainings also almost I have 10 years of experience in trainings as well. So that I'll work as a part-time trainer for this here. So here first today we'll concentrate one thing that is called Android. So maybe you are aware of that, but in simple words, just I'll give you the definition of this Android with the simple words. First of all, Android. So first I'll write only few words. So that is operating system. So Android is an operating system. Next, it's open source. Next, I'll write that it's a dev environment. So next, Linux kernel. So with these four words, we can form the definition of the Android. Simple, Android is an operating system. It is an open source. By using this, we can develop the apps and always it run on top of the Linux kernel. So this is the definition.
Yes, sir.
Each word we will see in detail here, right? So first of all, we know operating system. Operating system is nothing but it's a bridge between the hardware as well as the software.
One second, sir. Sorry, I'm getting one call.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir.
So operating system. So normally like operating system is nothing but it's a bridge between hardware and software. So like we know many operating systems like Windows, Linux, Mac. So that all we are using in our laptops and desktops. But if you comes to mobile environment, so there are only two operating systems in the market now. That is one is an Android and other is the iOS. But now we are concentrating on this Android operating system, so that we will discuss in detail here. So this is the open source. So because of the open source here, like we have many features. Like I'll go with this word in detail, like as a stakeholder wise. Let us say if I'm a developer, in case if I'm a developer, so here we will get that entire this thing is that the free of like no need to pay anything for this, means environment is free of cost. Also here there is a huge community that is developer.android.com. This is a huge community. Through this community we can get entire support from starting to like from scratch to till that development level. Everything we can get from there. That is the main source. Also it has a huge community. From the community also we'll get lot of support from this. So that is the one thing here. Because of the open source we are getting this much of flexibility. In case if I'm a manufacturer, so I'm device manufacturer, let us say I'm device manufacturer, what is the benefit? If I'm a manufacturer, I'm getting as OSS free of cost, means I can get the operating system free of cost. On top of that, I can customize that operating system. So much customizable operating system as a manufacturer, I'm getting that. Because simple, like simple example, I'll tell you. Today I have bought one mobile with Android latest version 16. So in Samsung, you also buy one Android 16. So that is in a Vivo. So when we compare both, means hardware, software wise, both are same. But when we compare that, so there is a small difference, like means UI wise, lot of things will be different because every manufacturer has customizing as per their requirement. So that too, that is because of the open source. Right. Next. So as an end user. So in case if I'm an end user, I'm getting all apps are free. All apps I'm getting the free of cost. So that is the benefit this with this open source. Because of the open source, this is the benefit. So we
Yes,
are
sir.
in that development environment here, right? So in case of development environment, so here also like many things like using Java we can develop, using Kotlin we can develop. So, but major thing here nowadays, everyone are preferring the Kotlin because previously the Java is completely the open source. Now slowly that becoming a paid version. So means it is
Yes, sir. Oracle.
converting, yeah. So Oracle is converting that into paid version. So that is the reason. So Kotlin now it became a huge in the market, and also latest updates which are getting from the this developer that Android.com side also, most of them are supporting as a Kotlin. It's like all means majority things they are developing the libraries, even libraries and all also related to this Kotlin only they are developing. So that's the reason we are concentrating our course also with Kotlin only. Right.
Yes, sir.
Next, Linux kernel. So this Linux kernel, this is the part of operating system. Like means this Linux kernel is the one security layer. So this we can say the first level of security for our Android application. So first level of security for our Android application. When like I want to open camera, I want to open gallery, I want to open something else. Whatever we request here, so that request will goes to here in a Linux kernel layer. From there, the interaction will happens with the user. So that is a main part of this. So that we will discuss in detail of the uh, hardware architecture. When we are discussing the architecture, there we will discuss about this layer in detail. But as of now, just we can remember that Linux is an Linux kernel means Android applications will run on top of the Linux kernel. That part we will remember here. That's it. So this is the simple words definition here. This now, like how our course will goes. Like as of now, the latest version of the Android is an Android 16. So we are considering that with Android 16, in that way only we will developing our means we discussing our course. So in this like there are many things will be there, like let I'll open the course content so that you will also get some clarity on that. So just I'll open the course content. So after that, after this class, I'll share you in WhatsApp to you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the our course content. So first we had at like introduction of mobile app development. What is Android? Why this Android? What are the features? So there are many versions and how it became an open source version wise feedbacks as well as the drawbacks that we will see. Then we will concentrate on Android architecture. So that is these are the different layers in architecture. Then after that, Android setup. So how to set up Android, like in case if you have on a Mac, if you are on Windows, if you are on Linux, how to set up that we will discuss here. This after that, creation of the project, how to create a project, and how what are the resources, how to organize the resources, and XML about how to access the Kotlin file, Java file, XML files that we will discuss. Then here we are designing our UI in XML. So even though like who came to this new for them, XML is also completely new. Like XML is nothing but it's an extensible markup language like HTML. HTML is hypertext markup language. This is then extensible markup language, which is the language we will use for the design, so that we called as an markup language. So like here, how we need to use, how we have to create, what are the rules, that we will discuss in detail here this. And after that, there you this using this XML, we will design our basic user interfaces by using the different kind of layouts, such as like relative layout, linear, table, frame, fragment, constraint. Like there are other, these all are the main. Apart from this, some of the other layouts also there, but those all are only when we are using advanced views, there it will come. So that also we'll discuss. But these all are the mandatory, means without those we can do that, but without this we cannot create any user interface. That's the reason this we consider as an main layouts. Then after that, once we aware of these layouts, on that layouts we can fix some components like text view, button, checkbox, toggle button. So these all are the like radio button, image view. So such kind of all the things will inbuilt, I mean create design, as well as the, like how it is interacting with that Kotlin code, that we will discuss there. Then after here, like text fields, like we can create a forms. So I want to create a registration form, login form. So I want a date filter, means date picker, time picker. So such kind of things, how we will do that, we will discuss here this. After that, one of the main and important aspect here, that is the components of Android. So Android has 5 types of components. So such as activity lifecycle, intents, broadcast, receiver, services. So in each, about each one, we will discuss in detail with clear examples. Then after that, some advanced user interface. Like I want to handle the list of datas. So you, whenever you have to handle list of datas, so there we will use the some concept called arrays. So with the help of arrays, here we can create a list view, grid view, drop down menu, and autocomplete. So such kind of this, along with this recycler view, that is the latest view, that also we will discuss in detail this. And also now, like I want to access mobile IMEI number. Like let us say, if I'm using the phone pay, Google Pay apps, so whenever I'm using any financial app, like even though banking application, when any banking application if I use, so that time it will be a clear, like it says that means it requires IMEI number, and it reads SMS, it reads a call and email. So like how to handle such kind of all the things, we will discuss in this year. And after that, if your mobile has connected to Wi-Fi or not, means whenever I'm interacting with the server kind of application, so first we have to check if internet is present or not in your mobile. In case if internet is not present, then here we will indicate that please check your internet connectivity, otherwise it cannot be done. Like such kind of things we will handle with this. Then after that, Bluetooth connectivity. Nowadays, like Bluetooth is playing the major role. Like I can connect with the printer, I can connect with other devices which are like by using the Bluetooth, I can connect some of the other devices. So such kind of things we'll discuss in detail here this. So this is the part of component, that is intent. Like I want to move one page to other page, or I want to invoke system components such as camera, gallery, and other open browser, so open Bluetooth. So such kind of all the things will handle in this. And after that, dialogues, like whenever I'm doing any transaction, so on top of that I want to show some result to the user, like transaction done successfully, or I want a date picker, I want to select my date of birth and the time. So I want to alert the user, means whenever any transaction I'm deleting, just I want to confirm that do you want to close this. Such kind of activities can be handled by here this. And activity and service, these all are the like component, part of the components. Activity, in case if it is an activity, so that activity could be like it's a single page, but it has some life cycle. So how to handle such life cycle, that we'll discuss in detail. Then service, so it is also part of the component, but it can handle the background activities. Like I click on download, after a few minutes app will be downloaded in the background and it will interact with the user. Or alarm, So such kind of things. So then broadcast receiver. So here service, whatever the previous component is there, that component does not have user interface, but whenever it want to interact with the user through broadcast receiver, it invoke that broadcast receiver, then broadcast receiver will interact with the user. Needs backgroundly I'm setting the alarm that will be run on a service, but sound, getting the sound by using the broadcast receiver, it will invoke the system, then it will make. Then next last component, that is a content provider. So it is providing the content. Like for example, see, I'm saving contact number ABC in my contacts, but when I open WhatsApp, so even though in WhatsApp also it is saying that ABC, means WhatsApp is reading my contacts data. So that is content provider, means my contacts application is the content provider. It is providing the content to other applications which are available in the mobile. So that we can see here this. The next, web services. This is the major part, means without this we cannot survive in a market, because each and every application which is nowadays, it is in a dynamic application, means interaction with the server side. So that is the reason we have to go with the, means this here we have two kind of things. One is a retrofit, other is a volley. But here now in detail I'll explain what is a web service, what is the life cycle, how it will work, what is advantages, and what are different types of services. So here we will use JSON RESTful services, that we'll discuss. But to handle this here, nowadays we are using in industry, we are using two types of libraries. One is the retrofit, other is a volley. So two things I'll explain here this. Then after that, data binding. So to avoid like null exceptions, and also to reduce the code and tightly coupled with XML to Kotlin file, we'll use the concept of data binding. So that also we'll discuss in detail. And each and every program also, means first one or two examples without data binding I'll do. After that, each and every program also I'll do with the data binding only. Then after that, fragments. So here fragments also will play a major role on this application, means it can reduce the application size. Why? Because it is the reusability of the user interfaces. When like I created one common screen, so that common screen I can use whenever I want. Just I can replace that view, particular view, in any place of the activity. Means one page, complete entire page is there. On the entire page, whatever the view I created by using the fragment, that I can replace in some place. Let us say, for example, if you take this. So this is one part, this is one part. So this is the one fragment. Like here, see, when I'm clicking this, so here it content is replacing. So like that kind of view we can create with this. So that is the fragmentation. Then after that, like data, I want to save some data locally and I want to maintain session. So to maintain session, we will use the concept called shared preferences. And when you want to develop some applications like local database, that means offline applications, so for that we will use concept called SQLite. So this SQLite will help here to do this local database, but this is the core concept. On top of the core concept, nowadays the latest trending is that room database. So this is the framework for this room. So we will discuss here both. Then after that, I want to attract the user. So to attract the user, now we creating this here is that is the material design. So like material design is the one of the Google concept. Google has introduced material design. So in this, there are many components are there. Those all are one by one. We will discuss in detail of this. Then after that,
Yes.
Firebase. Yeah. So Firebase is also one of the major role nowadays. This is must for every application. Why? Because today I have developed an application. I uploaded into a Play Store. So, but once I uploaded that application into Play Store, so that I don't know who installed that, and maybe some because of some issue, that app has crashed on your mobile. I don't know that there is no direct communication, you and me. Then it is crash your application. But until you post that forcefully, like this is a crash like that, I don't know the information. But if I use Firebase, so in a Firebase, there is a concept called crash reporting. So once I enable that application, immediately if it is crashed, I'll get an alert. So so and so Samsung mobile, so and so page, because of so and so reason, it got crashed like that. We will get an update. So that immediately I can resolve the issue and I can re-upload the app. So after few days, it may get a proper application like that. So not only that, notifications, starting application, so anything that we can using this only we can build that. Right. After that, Google Maps. Nowadays, this Google Maps also main and important role, because almost delivery applications, and means food delivery, packing delivery, like Amazon, Flipkart, everyone are using these maps because they are getting the location, like by the direct location only they are coming that location, right? And also like a cab hailing application. So such kind of all applications using this. So about this also we'll discuss in detail. Then after that, to attract the user, so we need some kind of animations, and also that we will do by using the animation concept. Like after that, like I want to implement the ads in my application. So if you want to enable the ads in your application also, this you can do here now. So previously it was like, even though with zero users also we can display the ads, but now they changed as a minimum criteria. Until that 100 users will come, they are not allowing the ads into the application. So that things it can be done, but we will see here this. And after that, how to create a Play Store account, and how we need to upload app into the Play Store. So that also we will see in detail, like how to maintain that new version, and how to pay become a paid application, that we'll discuss in this. And after that, there is a design patterns. So those are like architectures. So MVVM architecture, MVC architecture. So both architecture we will discuss here. This. And in this, the next to like Jetpack Compose is the next level of that is here. Means like maybe in future we can expect that Jetpack Compose. That's the reason. Just I'll give you an introduction of the Jetpack Compose. On top of that, like I'll give you overview of that runtime permissions, Postman, how to check the APIs, GitHub or GitLab, something we'll discuss here, and coroutines, compose, flow, clean architecture. So on top of this, now nowadays the one word called that is AI, right? How the AI is impacting here the developers, like how to reduce the time by using the AI tools. So that also we'll discuss in this. Means if it, the AI means like we have to do the prompt. So how to give the proper prompt to the things, like how to get that. So just recently, like I have developed one small application by using the AI in almost in a 30 minutes. I have developed, and I put that in a Play Store. Just I'll show you. So such kind of things easily we can do that. So that how to do such kind of things also I'll explain. That means that prompt and what are the proper tools. So that is main and important, right? So such kind of things I'll show you here.
I think Android spelling wrong, sir. Or
Android
correct?
Indian, Android Indian. That package name is Android Indian.
Oh, okay.
Com. Yeah, so this is the application. Just
Oh,
last
I
week I
see.
updated. Just it's an 15 and like on Mac with less than hour. I created this application.
Oh, can I see the photos, sir?
Yeah. So just like what is this means? Just I'll add my expenses. Like today I spent 100 rupees to meals, 200 rupees to food. Like 10 rupees to tea, like whatever I'm spending, that I'll add here. Also, whatever the income I'll get, I'll add that income as well. It's like here, expense income. So
Nice,
on
sir.
top of that, just it will give that what you are in a minus or you are in a positive or a negative. And in case if any loans are running, so that also you can add. So that loan EMI also once you paid, that will also add here as an expense. So based on that, here it is some reports also I generated the reports like income report, expense report. See, like still now you are in a minus of this much. Like this, it is like just to control. Like maybe by saying that's okay, maybe I can control some small like if it is not necessary expenditure. Like so that's the reason just I created this app. So this is the app related. Like now means like this kind of tools. I'll give you some KT on those tools also how you need to use and what things I'll provide from my side during this course. So here each and every program I'll create in front of you and I'll explain in detail of that each and every this thing I'll explain in detail and I'll give you some PDF file which I have created, means which I have combined all the theoretical as well as the programmatical sessions as it that I'll give you, and whatever the classes here we are doing that I'll record and I recording sessions also I'll give you so that it will help you in the future to refer those things. And I have on a website, so there I have multiple things like Android related, a lot of things will be there. So this website I'll share you so that here you can get a lot of material, lot of examples will get in here this, so that also you can refer this. And whatever the code we are discussing here, that I'll upload in Google Drive. So from there immediately after the class I'll upload that into Google Drive, so immediately you can access there on your premises. You can download and you can get the practice. And if you have time you want to practice, I'll give you the task as well so that you can practice the task. You will get a more proficient, like more means whatever the discussing apart from that, I'll give you more tasks so that it will help for you to do such kind of real time examples. Right.
Okay, sir.
So that is our about course content and these things. So normally like every day I'll take 30 to 40 minutes of class. So on that I
Oh,
yeah
I
means
thought 1 hour, sir.
yeah. Means every session depends. Like initial I'll go like this. So based on your means based on student mentality, maybe I'll see. But some people like up to that only they will means you already told that you have some knowledge and other. So but we will see how it will go and how that will be gone. Based on that only we will go in the next step. That is no problem. Like if you are getting, if you are no problem, you are practicing, then I can increase the time. And if you like means you have any deadline.
No deadline, sir. Just normally we learning.
Yeah, yeah,
I
it
mean, if
yeah,
something comes up and I would have to stop, I will let you know in advance.
yeah, that's if you have any deadline and if you have emergency, sometimes someday whenever I'm free we can connect extra hours, that also will do that. That's no problem that.
Okay, sir.
Normally what happens like I'll take from Monday to Friday. Like sometimes I'll take the Saturdays. So but this Saturday I'm outside. Maybe from next Saturday we can connect if you are okay with that.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So until that theoretical sessions, I'll spend means first initial 3 to 4 days it's in a theoretical session. So theoretical sessions will be lesser time. You have installed Android Studio or not?
No, sir, not yet. I have nothing. I don't know much about mobile development. As I have said earlier, I only
Yeah.
know about Expo. That's it. Now I have to install Android Studio in my laptop and get everything set up.
Yeah. Then do one thing. Just you can download this. Maybe in next class or next class, we will discuss about this how to install the Android Studio. That directly you can share your screen. Just I'll guide you. You can complete the installation part on your system itself directly.
Yes, sir.
I'll share you this link. Just you can download this. So later we will see that.
Okay, sir.
So because of this theoretical, just now I'm closing this session today. So then next class we'll spend until theoretical we'll spend 40 minutes. After that, based on your this you are catching, we'll spend extra time.
Okay, sir. Sir, if you could share the material as well.
Yeah, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, sir. Thank
Okay.
you very much. We will continue again tomorrow, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Tomorrow we'll continue.
Okay, sir.